Hello everybody, my name is Mark. Welcome to another one of my investing videos. And in this video, quick update, I did a roll up. I was able to roll up my 107 call and I sold to open a 108 call. Today is March the 2nd, 2019, just barely. And I did this yesterday when the market was open. And this here is my new call option. It's a 108, expires on March 22nd. That's in 20 days from now, so about 3 weeks from now. And let's look at the transaction here. So here it is right here. I bought to close this 107 call for $565.77. Sold to open a 108 call for $524.22. So I took a $40 debit. That's debit with a D. And so for that $40 debit, I get to raise the value of my call option $1 higher. So even though I'm taking a minus $40 debit, the strike price of the call is up to 108. So minus $40 plus $1, that's a $60 extra profit that I will make if Microsoft closes above $108 by March 22nd, 2019. Another way to calculate it out is just to take a look at what the call is worth. And you have the bid is 520. This is it right here. The bid is 520. The ask is 530. So 525. And so you take 108, add 525 to that, and you get $13.25. And Microsoft right now is at $112.53. So that's about $70 of time value that's left in this. And so if the value of this call drops down to where there's about $10 or $15 of time value, then I'm going to do the same thing. And whether I roll it up $1 or whether I choose the same strike price or whether it goes down is going to determine what new strike price that I sell on these. And this is all based on my original strategy of buying leap calls. I have two calls. I have a 105 call here and I have a 110 call here. And these both expire in 2021. That's about, 99, that's 23 months from now. And I'm selling to open weekly after weekly after weekly call, just making my profit, making my profit. It's my favorite strategy in the world. I think it's very low risk, high reward return. And that's the kind of stuff that I really like. And if we take a look at the chart on Microsoft, this here is a 3-month chart. And so if we go back, like today is March the 2nd, 2019, and if we go back 3 weeks, that would put us back to, let's see, 20 days. So 10? We'll go back to about February the 10th. So that's right around this area right here. And I sold to open a 108. So it's right at the top of its last resistance. And close that out. So it's right at the top of its last old resistance. And then let me clear this out so we can see here. So for almost a month, Microsoft was trading in a range here, and then right here it finally broke, did a little pullback, and then it proved that it's the real deal. And now I feel that Microsoft is going to formulate a new range. I don't know if it's going to keep going higher or if it's just going to flounder in its new range. So now old resistance becomes new support, and so now this is support and resistance is up here somewhere, and we would have to move the chart over like this and to know where that is, and we have to somehow time travel into the future to see what its new pattern is. But this will be the new support, and we don't know what the new pattern is going to be, if it's just going to keep going up. But I don't think that Microsoft is going to be breaking down lower for a little while. Maybe when the earnings comes up, or maybe if something goes screwball in the news or something, I don't know. But this right here is where it's new thing. So I feel completely safe, and March 22nd is right here. So as long as Microsoft trades above 108 by March 22nd, I will make that $70 in time value. So I feel very good so far about the way this trade is going. If Microsoft shoots up like a rocket and it goes up to $114 or $115 before next Friday, then I'm going to buy a third call option. If it just kind of creeps up and it doesn't break above 114, then I'll probably just continue to roll up these calls dollar by dollar, and I will continue to make money on these leap calls. So great strategy. I love this game, and right now things are going well for me. My account slowly but surely is growing. But my target is still 30%, and I'm not even close to that level. So at some point, I am most definitely, certainly am going to have to add more stock options to this position, or I'm not going to make 30%. I'll probably make like 5 or 10 or maybe 15% just trading 2 calls. And I'll close out the video with this final thought. And my final thought here, I have 2 calls, and if you notice, I'm rolling up calls each Friday. And let me go back to February, and February 4th is where I first bought my first calls of 105. And now, because I got 2 calls, I can start to ladder them. So next week, I am going to buy to close this 112, and then I'm going to sell to open a new strike price. If Microsoft goes up to 114, 115, then I'll probably roll it up $1. If it stays around the same, I'll just sell another 112. And then the following week, I'll sell to close this one. So I'm kind of bouncing back and forth, alternating closing this call, which I'm selling to open against this 110 leap that I bought, and then I'll buy to close a call that I'm selling, the weekly calls that I'm selling to open against the 105. So I'm doing 2 diagonal spreads here. Okay, the first diagonal spread is I bought a 105, and I'm right now currently holding the 108. That's the one I just rolled up yesterday. And then the 110, I'm selling to open the 112. So it's 2 separate positions, same underlying stock, but they kind of work hand in hand, almost in tandem. So good stuff here, and we'll see how this goes. Right now, things are going pretty well for me. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave anything in the comments. If you have any ideas, anything you want me to do videos on, I can do that. And until the next video, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my lovely little channel here. And stock options, it's not rocket science. It's not what I ever thought it was. You first get involved in something new like this, you're so overwhelmed with so much information overload, but it's really quite simple once you get the hang of it, the basics and the basic mechanics of what is a call, what is a put. Call option, contract to buy. Put option, contract to sell. Calls and puts, they lose value over time, so that's why we do spreads, and we sell to open calls and puts against the calls and puts that we buy. And if you are good at managing money and you have some self-discipline control, I mean, notice I got this 33 grand, and you don't see me buying 20 or 30 calls and puts, right? I'm keeping my bets small, trading small, trying to get the big wins, and that's the aim of the game. So thank you for watching this video, and until the next video, have a good day, and I will see you in the next video.